sliding the rook to the edge of the board. Now the bishop can step in with tempo to f3, further pursuing that black rook. And if white is able to get control of the d file, be the winner of that open d line, that would make Wesley's endgame play even more difficult. Bishop h5 will always be a threat. You start with bishop f3 and ask bigger questions to the rook.
The rook is going to be kicked about, and it's going to have to step back towards the black camp. And for Magnus, sometimes you push pawns and you regret it because they become loose or overextended. Here, you're happy to get those pawns forward. Whoa! Wesley has rook to b5, and the engine's going through the roof. That was another blunder.
The rook is just trapped on this square. Magnus can close a cage around this rook. I think the most natural move in the position as well. White's dark squared bishop just slides into c5, cutting off the rook's access to the 5th rank. It's caught in a cage on its own, trapped by a bishop and pawn, and that rook will fall off the board.
Magnus could wrap up match victory and the Champions Chess Tour final, and he finds it. The black rook on b5 is trapped. He had to fight against the threats of a4. He steps in with the knight to try and grab that bishop on c5. But now that check on h5 that we were earlier alluding to, that's a square that isn't defended anymore. Bishop h5, f5 are these ideas that are possible right now.
You could go for that. You could just drop the bishop back to e2 and say, give me your rook, because he didn't sacrifice the rook. He got his rook trapped, and he's going to regret it. So he's trying to give up his rook for the dark square bishop, maybe get a pawn in return. But I think that for Wesley So here, he is hoping that some tactics will work out in his favor with a knight c3 jump, things of that nature. I don't actually believe that it should pan out. And Magnus now, he's about to retreat the bishop.
And he's so indecisive. And then he finally plays bishop.
Rook forward in the position, but many loose pieces. He does deliver that check. And Wesley's king goes forward rather than back. You didn't want to have your king in the last rank. There would have been a skewer. Can Magnus bring his rook back with another check, and he's up in exchange.
Yeah, the other white rook will save itself. I think we might be seeing the last few moves of the 2023 Champions Chess Tour. Magnus Carlsen will save his remaining rook on f1, swing it across. Black's knight, black's bishop are skewered. Any moment now, we need to see both players. We might see a handshake.
And we see Magnus, he continues. The knight and the rook are lined up. Magnus under 20 seconds, but it's going to be enough. Wesley, is he about to give up?
It's hopeless. Nothing to do. Look at the black pieces. One of them will drop off, and he's trying one or two final tricks here, Wesley So. But look at this. Both pieces forked.
That's it.
That's it. Magnus Carlsen does it. We have a winner. It is him. It was always going to be him. Magnus Carlsen, the undisputed king.
It's been a roller coaster, but it feels like it was meant to be. Like it's been a long time coming to try to build on the amazing Champions Chess Tour that started as, I guess, the Magnus Tour, then the Champions Chess Tour, and then obviously everything that has been happening in online chess over the last few years. It's just been incredible, but it never felt like we had not just the 2 best guys, the 8 best players, really getting everyone together to see it all come down to this. I feel like it delivered, and it just felt like a dream come true.
Thank you so much for everything. Also, Danny and Eric, also all the staff here. So, really wonderful.
Thank you, Wesley. And, well, as I said, you gave it an incredible fight. You won one incredible game today as well. But Magnus here, he takes it a 3rd time, the Champions Chess Tour. What will it take to knock this guy off the throne?
You need to ask him, yeah?
Yeah.
You need to ask him.
Yeah. Well, I will ask Magnus later on, because right now, you guys, it is time for the official trophy presentation. I'm going to hand it over to your commissioner, Michael Brancato.
Thank you, Kaya. This has been the most thrilling week of chess I could have possibly imagined. So all the fans watching from home, from their local chess club, or from our fans here in Toronto, thank you for your enthusiasm and your support. Magnus, you've done it time and time again against the absolute best players in the world, and you defended your title here at the 2023 Champions Chess Tour Finals. Congratulations.
Oh, all right.
That is a very cool trophy. Congratulations, Magnus. What do you think?
It looks good. Is there a digital version as well, or is it?
There is an NFT version of this one as well. That is correct.
But I get to take this one, right?
You get to take the physical one home. Magnus, 3rd consecutive Champions Chess Tour title, just incredible. What has this season been like? What's been the highlight for you?
I think the highlight certainly has been this tournament. It's been so much fun. The format, I think, has worked out great, bringing excitement to till the very end. Also, yeah, it's good to be here in a good environment with basically all the best players. And I mean, personally, I'm very, very happy with the way the event ended, the very last game, because it sort of, for me, it sort of comes full circle. Because when we had the first Champions Chess Tour event in 2020, I think that was when I turned 30 and I lost to Wesley in the final. That's exactly when sort of this line in the Queen's Gambit that Wesley played today was, I mean, I wouldn't say it was invented. It was a little bit known, but Wesley was kind of the one who introduced it. And